12th of March, 1874. A legend, in fact, Mr. Harry Houdini. Now, in 1912, Harry Houdini completed his first ever escape, right in the centre of New York City. Harry Houdini was shackled in handcuffs, bound in rope and chains, nailed into crates, and lowered down with 200 pounds of lead into the bottom of a river, where he was left to escape. Well, ladies and gents, Harry Houdini succeeded in that escape, and from that day on, he was known as the world's greatest escape artist. Now, there are many different theories as to how Harry Houdini could do those amazing escapes. But one of those theories is that Harry Houdini simply had the magical ability to pass the ropes without having to pick locks. No need to cut the ropes, could just pass straight through. We're going to test that today. Now, extending all the way from one side of the stage, all the way across to the other, is a nice long piece of rope. Now, ladies and gents, tonight I want you to imagine is that rope that Harry Houdini used many, many years ago in that amazing feat, that amazing escape. Now, Harry Houdini would never ever do his escapes in full view. He'd always use a cover. So I have this nice piece of cloth right here. Now, ladies and gents, you see, it extends all the way through the centre of this wooden frame, all the way across. But hopefully, ladies and gents, if we count to 3, we should be able to pass all the way through. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Just like that, ladies and gents, we pass all the way through the piece of rope. Thank you very much. There we go. Now, ladies and gents, the world is in a little bit of a difficult situation at the moment. A little bit of a challenging time. So we're going to do a little bit of magic to try and illustrate that. Let's have a look. Now, right now, we need lots of different people. Lots of people with lots of different skills, kind of like superheroes, with many different abilities. Now, we have 3 different pieces of rope to represent that. 3 different pieces of rope right here. We have a long piece, we have a medium piece, and we have a short piece. Now, we've got the doctors, we've got the nurses, we've got all those fantastic people. We've got delivery drivers, shop workers, all helping us get through this really difficult time. But today, ladies and gents, hopefully, with a little bit of magic, I will show you that in some ways, we are all exactly the same. Now, when we all come together, as one, we work as hard as we possibly can. We realise these things, we realise how simple we are in many, many different ways. If I count to 3, something really cool is going to happen. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Just like that, ladies and gents, every single piece of rope, because they're exactly the same size. That's 1, that's 2, and that is 3. But I did say, oh there we go, fantastic. But I did say, ladies and gents, that in these difficult times, we do need to use our own skills. We do need to be a little bit different. So, if I take the 3 pieces of rope, tie them together as one, just like this, one more time. So we have 3 pieces, exactly the same size, tied together. Something cool is going to happen. We're going to separate out into those really important skills, those skills that we need right now to get through all of these hard times. So once again, ladies and gents, we get the short piece, once again we get the medium piece, and once again we get the long piece. Thank you. Let's see. Now, for many, many months now, many days, many hours, the world has been struck by a hidden enemy. A virus more devious than any one before, trying to take away the one thing that makes us human, the one thing we need right now. But there's one part that still remains, one part that can never be destroyed, and that, ladies and gents, is our love and unity. Now tonight we are united, tonight we have come together as one. This togetherness, whether in person or not, will carry us forward. So that one day, ladies and gents, one day we can all be back together once again. Just like that. There we go. Thank you, ladies and gents.
Well, thank you very much.